What's good, YouTube? Duradarkfan here, and I'm basically doing the blog thing again. So this is blog number 3. If you haven't already followed along, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe if you've already done so. Turn on those notifications as always, like and comment. So we're right here at the entrance. This is in Escondido in the suburbs of San Diego. I think this was Sunday. I kind of showed up late because I had a couple of family things that were going on for the most part. So I think this was like a 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's still obviously a lot of people going in and out of it, but it's kind of died down a little bit. So there's less foot traffic going in and out. But this is the entrance. This is like the main hall where everybody's set up for the Nostalgic Avenue Marketplace. Everybody's doing a good job of, trying to build it up and do something big with this. So I'm just trying to walk around, see what vendors are here, what familiar faces are around, what new faces I can go ahead and, start conversations with. So I found some UFC stuff from this vendor right here that I'm going to take some time to go through with all these boxes here. So there's actually a lot of cool stuff. That Jury Orange Prism is a gorgeous card, and he'll basically explain what happened with it.
Honestly, it's actually when I was putting it in the hard case last night, it's got a fucking ding on it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably file for the manufacturer defect.
Okay.
I guess you can send them to Panini and they'll replace them.
Got it.
But
okay.
From what I've seen, it was priced pretty well. But with a ding on it, I don't feel comfortable selling it, and I'm sure you don't feel comfortable buying it.
So he had a lot of fire UFC cards, as you see here. Obviously, like a lot of color cards, and this gorgeous Jury auto that you see there in the far back of what I'm looking at. It was over the budget that I wanted to obviously pay for, so I just admired it for now. Just do some window shopping, but it is a gorgeous card. Obviously, Bob Ross, the killer guy. But other than that, I think Jury has potential. If you don't follow UFC, Jury is kind of like one of like heavyweight. The card I'm holding right now has potential to be a future world champion. But right now, moving on to the next vendor here in the actual marketplace. So I found some Star Wars stuff that caught my eye, and then this vendor had some Ric Flair stuff as well. I feel wrestling is so undervalued right now. There's like the Eye of Sauron is not on it right now. Basically, wrestling as a sport. So I was debating what to pick up. He had a lot of Ric Flair stuff, and then for wrestling, if you guys don't know, like you need to have an actual like a portrait shot of a wrestler. That's where the value comes in. Like any action shots don't really sell that well, unfortunately. It's just how it is for the community. And right now, I'm just trying to like look through all this stuff for basketball, and I wasn't really feeling it. There wasn't anything that catching my eye, and I was just debating whether or not to pick up a Ric Flair card, to tell you the truth. Because Ric Flair, I mean, obviously he is a GOAT to a certain extent. He's obviously a 16-time world champion, and I just wanted to pick up something from this vendor, just to have something down the road. And then you can't really go wrong with Ric Flair, the Nature Board. Other than that, that's all I can say. I mean, for the most part, I'm trying to talk through this because there's obviously background playing in this venue, and I don't want to get a copyright infringement, so that's why I'm actually trying to talk to everybody. And then, of course, right now, I mean, there's at this point, it's actually DMX playing in the background, so that's why I'm actually trying to talk to it, all that stuff. And then, obviously, a lot of these vendors actually picked up on the fact that UFC is popping, so there's a lot of UFC going around. It's a little bit underpriced at the moment, I think, but the market's very reactionary, to tell you the truth. I mean, if you have the card, you're going to profit. If you don't, it's not actually worth buying, to tell you the truth. So I'm still trying to do my homework at UFC. It is a world sport. And then right now I'm looking through some Tom Brady cards, as you see here, what I'm holding in my hand. For Tom Brady, what I know is like you want to get anything like 2003 and earlier than that. Because that's where the value is with the market, with the community. Anything after that, it's kind of tough unless you have, like an offset PSA 10 or offset PSA 9 that's a pop 1 or a pop 2. Then obviously you're gonna profit off of that. But with raw cards, it's a little bit more difficult to flip, obviously. But you can't go with Tom Brady. I mean, he's a safety net just to pick up stuff. But a lot of these cards were a little bit overpriced from what I usually pick up stuff for. So I just wanted to see just in case, but I kind of passed on all this stuff to tell you the truth. And I did pick up some couple things that I'll show at the end of the recap video, so stay tuned for that. And then just a quick reminder, if you've already done so, please feel free to go and subscribe, turn on those notifications, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everything helps down the road. And then this vendor had a lot of fire slabs, so I took my time looking through everything he had, because obviously the basketball dip is in effect right now. With the playoffs going forth, and then I did pick up a couple of his slabs. He really hooked it up. I really appreciate it. He was very, very, very friendly with me.
Mobamba? That's a good card.
$30. That's a good card.
Yeah, he's injured right now, but I think he's gonna be like the star player next year.
You know, you got Slabs on Slabs.
Yeah.
I told you just have to know how to search. And if you get more, I can even lower the price for you.
Yeah, because I was here last time, and there was nobody selling like bulk slabs. So I was like, what do I do? There's like nothing I can get.
You don't go to my show.
Exactly, yeah. So like, I'm glad you're here. That's perfect.
This guy is really good.
You played one the other day. That's cool.
So right now, again, I'm just looking through the slab, trying to see what I can find.
What's that?
What's the price on it?
I would say $20.
And then right now we're actually talking about a Darius Garland Silver Prism Select basketball card. It's a gorgeous card. Darius Garland's game is really good. I had a chance to actually look at his final plays, actual final games down the stretch of the end of the season, and I feel I saw a lot that actually convinced me to pick up that card specifically, because he hooked it up. Either way, I still picked
I
it
said
up.
it's $20. It's $40 comps.
Yay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You do trades too?
Huh?
Nagtitrade ka rin po?
Yes.
Talaga, Ron?
Kahit ano, pwede. Okay,
Ang ganda nitong rookie cards mo po, grabe. Are these rookie cards too?
halo-halo na yan.
Ito mga interesado ko dito, pero kung gusto mo rin mag-trade.
Let's stack it, then we'll talk about it later. Once we done.
So again, I'm trying to talk to the music and the background noise for the most part. But like I mentioned, I'm just looking through all the slabs here, just trying to see if I don't pass up on an actual good deal. He had a lot of duplicate good fire stuff. Obviously, I had an actual budget in mind for that day that I wanted to spend, so I couldn't go over it. I did pick up 2 slabs from this vendor and a couple of base cards, raw base cards from him. So I'll go ahead and recap that at the end as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that recap. Other than that, I'm just obviously trying to see what I find here. If there's some other fire stuff, I'll go ahead and pick it up. But other than that, I already had a mindset of what I wanted to spend here.
What's up, guys? So it's Duradarkfan here again. Here's my actual recap of what I picked up. I didn't spend too much time at the show, so it's just a little bit of stuff. So just for next basketball season, because right now it's kind of over and moving to the playoffs. So I actually picked up a Mobamba Silver and a Darius Garland Silver, because I feel like these teams are going to be restructured for next season, and they're really good actual players to restructure the team around. And in addition, so this was one vendor. I also picked up some Raul Neto for the Washington Wizards and a brilliant Bradley Beal. He's really playing really good. All this total was $50, so I couldn't pass up on that. The dealer, well, he was really good with me. He actually gave me the deal. And then the next actual deal I made was for these Blue Prism, Travis Kelce, AJ Brown, and a base Charles Oliveira, because obviously he won last night. really cool. UFC obviously is popping up. It's not a rookie, but it's still a base. Picked it up for cheap. So this was a total of $10. These are actual serial numbered. So really good. They'll move really quickly once the actual football season comes up. So really cool flips. Moving on the road, we have here a Conor McGregor and a Ric Flair WCW 1991, I believe. I can't really zoom in because this camera is not the best. So this was, I think, 20. I paid a little bit over what I expected, but either way, it's just relationships of actually keeping up with the vendors so they can hook you up down the road. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And keep it 8,000 until next show. Peace.